Hello YouTube, how's it going? Look at my chest, ta-da! How's it going? It's October 15th today, and I am 1 week and 1 day post-op, and then I am also, right, it was the 15th, so I am also 11 months and 1 week on T, and this is my chest, yay! I do have pants on, I promise, and I probably have never showed you this before, but I have another scar on my stomach from when I had surgery when I was a baby. So now I have 3 scars. Go figure. Yeah, there you go. And some chub too, which hopefully I'm going to get rid of eventually. Yeah, this is my chest, this is what it looks like. I should stand straight so you can see. Sometimes I kind of like stand this way and then my nipples look like they're not symmetrical, but they actually pretty much are. Let me tell you about my recovery process, because the last video I made was 1 day after surgery. So yeah, I had surgery last Wednesday, which was the 7th, and I was like totally out of it basically Wednesday, Thursday, and part of Friday. Not totally out of it, but like those days all blend together because I was literally just lying on a couch playing Pokemon for like hours at a time and watching Netflix and not feeling good, and I was on Percocet, so yeah, I was just a little bit out of it. So that was the first couple of days of recovery, and after that it was Friday afternoon that I started like finally feeling somewhat normal again, and yeah, the pain was not that bad in terms of like, especially for the first few days because I was on Percocet, so it was like not that bad at all because I didn't really feel it. Yeah, after that, after about Friday, on Friday afternoon, I stopped taking the Percocet and I started just taking ibuprofen every 4 to 6 hours, because I just was not in that much pain, and I was like, I don't really want to be taking this stuff, especially because Percocet, believe it or not, is like severely constipating, so that was no fun. So I was like, I'm done taking this, I'm just going to take ibuprofen from here on out, which is what I did. I took notes so I could remember to tell you guys. Oh, so one other thing that happened was that Thursday I noticed that, so when you get top surgery, this is a double incision mastectomy with nipple grafts is I think how they officially put it. But when you get that done, they put drains, like one here and one here, if you're not familiar. And that helps like the fluid, any sort of like blood or fluid buildup in your chest, all drains out. And so I had a drain on either side, and my left drain incision, which was like right about here, was just like my drain wasn't as far in on that side or something. So some of the fluid, instead of draining out into the like little drains that I had, also was draining out of the incision site, which was like, there wasn't anything wrong with it other than it was just a pain in the neck because I had to keep like rebandaging. I had to keep rebandaging my left side like every 4 hours, and even in the middle of the night, because it was like otherwise I would just get blood everywhere, which sucked. So that was like Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday it stopped, so that was fine. So yeah, then by the weekend I was feeling pretty much normal, other than just like feeling like out of breath. Like we went out for a couple of walks, just like real short walks, to just kind of get my blood flowing and everything, and I just felt out of breath really easily. Which makes sense because like you lose a lot of blood, and so yeah. So that was the weekend, and then Sunday, my girlfriend came because my mom had been taking care of me up till then, and then on Monday they swapped out, and my mom went home and my girlfriend came, and so we got my drains out on Monday. We went to the doctor's office, and Dr. Medalie's nurse, who was super nice, came and took my drains out. And this side barely hurt at all. Well, it hurt like where the incision was, because that was like what had been all messed up, was just where the incision, not messed up, like they didn't mess it up, but like it had been bleeding. So it hurt there, but otherwise it was fine. When she took this drain out, which kind of hurt when we had to like strip it to get all of the stuff out. When she took this one out, it was like fire. Like, ha ha. But it subsided after about 3 minutes, so it was fine. Overall, the pain that I experienced was just not that bad. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it or like what to compare it to. Most of the pain that I had, it was like on my sides and continues to be Like you can see, this is all bruising right here. This is like an insane bruise there and there. And that's what hurts the most still, is just like a lot of bruising from, the nurse said that actually the places that are going to be most painful are where they had to do like very minimal liposuction, which is like right here and here, and here and here and here and here, because that's just how it works to get like all of the like fat deposits from the tissue out, I guess. And she said that's what hurts the most, and she was right. That is what hurts the most. It still hurts. It bruises really bad. So I can't imagine people that have like liposuction like on like their stomach or like other parts of their bodies. That must hurt so bad. I just don't even know. But yeah, the incisions and like my nipples barely hurt at all this whole time. It's always been like on the sides and where the drains were. Yeah, so that's the pain. Let's see. I got my drains out on Monday, and then got all the bandages off too because they had me padded up underneath my medical vest with a bunch of padding to keep all the swelling down. And that was like, oh, getting that stuff off, like getting the drains out was great because like they were a pain in the neck, but getting all that padding off and being able to like breathe was amazing. And yeah, so they took all that padding off and I felt great. And then yesterday we came home. Let's see, what else? Oh, one thing that the nurse said that is interesting and maybe will be interesting to you if you've had top surgery or will have it, is that the nurse said that up in like the 3-month mark is like where things really start to change. 3 months post-op, I mean. She said that the swelling, basically, and I do still have some swelling. You can see probably, like this is all bruising, by the way, right here, all this yellow stuff. But right here there's still some swelling there, so that's all going to go down, and then swelling on my sides too. And she says up till 3 months the swelling is going down, so I still have to wear my medical vest over top of just some bandages to keep things sort of protected for another week to keep the swelling down so I can heal better. But she said the swelling will be going down up until the 3 months mark, and then at about 3 months it should be totally gone. The incisions, she said, are going to be they're going to look worse and worse up until the 3 months mark, because that's when your skin is like really stitching together and healing up. And then, yeah, they're going to look, so yeah, swelling will look better up to 3 months. The incisions will look worse up to 3 months, and then after 3 months, the incisions will look better and better. So I just thought that was kind of interesting, interesting ways that your body works. Yeah. So I still have to wear the vest for another week, which is mentally difficult to do, actually, because, yeah, it's like, it's done now. I don't want to wear anything on me now. I just want to be able to put on a shirt. But she said to keep the vest on unless I am showering or washing it. I just got out of the shower, which is why I don't have it on now. Yeah, so I have to keep wearing that stupid thing for another week. It's okay. It's good for my body. I'm going to do it. I'm eating a lot of pineapple because pineapple has an anti-inflammatory in it that helps your body deal with swelling, so that's good. Now that we're home, back again, I'm going to be able to start eating normally and better because we were staying at a place that just had like a fridge and a microwave, so there wasn't a lot of good food I could eat. But now I can eat more fresh food and I'm excited about it. And take walks and like get my body used to moving again. Get rid of some of this maybe. Yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know how I'm doing. I'm doing great. In terms of like how I feel about it, I think they did a really great job. It looks, like I say, sometimes it looks like this nipple is like placed slightly higher, but it's really just because of the way this one is healing down. It's like redder below, so it looks not symmetrical, even though it is. The scars are great. I told Medalie when he came in and marked me up, I said the one thing I really would like is if I could not have the scars meet in the middle and like go all the way across, just because I like the way that it looks better to me to have like 2 separate scars. And he was like, oh yeah, that's not going to be a problem based on the way your chest is. So yeah, that was like the only thing I cared about, and that's good. So I feel great about it. It feels, it's hard to explain how it feels to not have something. But it feels great. So I feel great. I'm happy and grateful, excited, super excited to not have to wear the medical binder anymore and just like put on a shirt in the morning. Yeah, and like my girlfriend kind of said, like, so do you not feel self-conscious anymore? And I was like, I've never been able to explain the difference between dysphoria and self-consciousness before. But dysphoria was, like, had to do with my chest, and, like, I feel really, really, really uncomfortable and anxious and weird about my chest. I do not feel that anymore, so, like, the dysphoria is gone. I feel great. I feel self-conscious about, like, my tummy chub, and the fact that it gives me this sort of, like, hoop there, which I wish I didn't have. I wish I could be more straight up and down, but, like, that's normal body self-consciousness. Like, that's fine. I can deal with that. And even if I don't, like, lose this tummy chub, like, that's just normal body self-consciousness that everybody has, and, like, that's okay. This is not about making my body feel perfect. This is not about achieving some crazy perfection or whatever. This is about getting rid of the dysphoria that lets me live my life and, like, not have back problems and lung problems and, like, I just feel so much better now. So, anyway, sorry this was a little bit long. Wanted to just give you an update on how I'm doing. Things are great. I feel great. And yeah, this is going to be my last video on, like, specific top surgery updates. But I'm going to keep doing the weekend updates after this. Probably not this weekend, which is in just a couple days, but, like, next weekend I'll start doing the weekend updates on just transition, like, testosterone and chest stuff together. So, anyway, thank you all of you who donated to the Top Surgery fundraiser yet again. Oh, I got the t-shirts. Let me show you. This is what the shirts look like. Haha, look how great they look. Look at how, like, that line. Oh, that line, though. So this is what the t-shirts look like, and I am mailing them out starting either tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah, either tomorrow or Saturday. So, get excited for those and for the stickers and everything else. I'm excited to get them to you. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you back here in some days. Alright, peace.